Alright, I have another WooSah spinner here. This one comes in a different kind of case. It's a plastic case that opens up. It's all nicely formed and it's got a rubber band around it which says something on it. EcoBand 100% recycled silicone. Okay. And this is the Voda, the copper version, so it's 29 and it's got an R188 bearing in it. It's pretty heavy. It feels really slippery. But it's got these deep dish buttons in it, so it's easy to hold. Definitely something to carry around and play with. So I'm expecting long spin times from this one. It feels really nice. I'm sure it's going to be just as good as the other WooSah spinners. But let me see what I have here, just so we know. This is copper 29, second run, 413.18. All right. Let me read that. It says, like a ripple in water, the Voda seems simple at first glance. However, the life and intricacies that exist in each curve, flare, and flute after the beauty and complexity that are difficult to replicate and understand. Okay, I'll buy that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and test this one. See if we get the nice score I'm expecting to get. All right. Okay, so I got done testing the Voda by, now I forget the name of the company all of a sudden, WooSah. This thing feels really great. It just feels like water sliding over your hands, and you can hold it really well, easy to hold, and it tested very well. It got an average spin duration of 6 minutes and 1 second, which is not the fastest time it could have got. It got a score of 9 rather than a score of 10, but it was extremely consistent. It didn't get much penalty at all for being inconsistent in its spin durations, so it worked out really well for it all in all. I gave it a high subjective score. On appearance, I gave it a 9.5. On feel, I gave it a 9.5, and perceived quality a 9.5. So I got a 9.5 overall subjective score. Add that to the 9 it got for its spin duration, and it gets an overall score of 9.05, which qualifies as an excellent fidget spinner and one of the best scores I've ever given out. There have been some other WooSahs lately that have gotten scores that up over 9, but with my scoring system, it's really hard to get a 9. It's got to be really solid spinner to get a 9 in almost every respect. So this one got a 9, and I'd recommend getting it. The only problem with it is it's not always for sale. They don't always have them on Etsy, and it was a little bit pricey. It was $189. I'm not sure quite why it was $189. It might have something to do with this fancy, apparently acrylic box they send with it, but it's a cool box. So anyway, the Voda works out really well. It's just a really good design, and plays really well. So high score on that one.